Hello, hello. How am I coming in? I hope I could be heard and not too loud. Let's see here. A bit quiet? Okay, let's see. How's that? Is that a little better? A little louder? Maybe a tad bit louder. Okay, I'll raise up a little more. How is this? Is this better? Is this normal speaking volume? It's good? Okay, great. You have to forgive me, guys. I've never streamed before. That was perfect timing. Um, this is Final Fantasy VII remix. Oh, this is from where's the artist's name? I can't seem to find it. Just type in Final Fantasy VII lo-fi on YouTube and you'll find it. I didn't know what else to put, and I like to animate to this, so would have used the real deal, but you know. The music isn't too loud, right? It's just like background. Let's see, get Blender set up here. Alrighty. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh. There it is. Oh, it works. Oh my god. Thank god. Alright. Just lower this a bit. And boom. Got it. Okay. Alrighty, so kind of a test stream, if anything. uh, Still trying to learn the ropes, so. But just gonna do a little bit of Blender modeling in the meantime. You can see the process that it goes through. I won't exactly say that I'm a good example on how to do things in Blender, though, because some of the things I do are a little jank, but it works. So I'm just gonna be set modeling for right now, because it's what I enjoy doing the most. And I'm gonna be making a little set for how the streaming capabilities. I don't know. Not too good, Misty, from what I'm gathering. I think it's not working too well, but we'll see. I think it's running at like 720p, which might be kind of low, but we'll see. I don't have it down pat yet. You got the live streaming down pat, so try and throw my hat in. Okay. Let's see here. I'm actually going to use the cube this time. I think I'd probably do things in Blender slower than most people in terms of modeling. I know some people can get that really quickly, but I take my time. So, okay, let's see. This is a very simple little set I'm doing, so shouldn't be, I wanted to pick something easy for the first time. So, let's see. Helps to have you watch people while you work. Yeah. Thanks, man. Looking forward to the progress. I appreciate it. It's a slow start, but watching you stream, I'm like, I gotta do that too. He's got a good personality for it, so I'll throw my hat in, you know. Even if it is like you said, just a little something to relax too. Let's increase this more, actually. Oh, whoops. Oops, did I get the final line in there? Yep, don't want that. Hmm. Actually, might be easier to do it this way. See what I mean? This is what I meant by slower than other people. Um, but yeah, so I just wanted to try my hand at live streaming. I'm sure it's, if anything, it'll be more like a VOD just up on, or VOD up on my channel, just so if people want to, they can get an insight on how I do things. Which again isn't probably the right way, but it works for me, so. Oops. There we go. Almost there, and alright, finally. Yeah, okay. There we go. Just a bit like that. Yeah, okay. Oh, the music stopped. Okay. How about uh generic synthwave? I think that'd be good. There we go. Let's see how loud this gets. Oh, that's not too bad. I'll lower it just a bit though. Just a tiny bit. Just a smidgen. Okay. Okay. What happened there? Hey Brad, how's it going? How you doing today? Yep, that fixes it. This is what I meant when I said jank. Little things like that. Probably not the way to fix that, but it works. Doing good. What you up to? Just trying a little stream. Trying my hand at it, you know? Seeing what I can do if I'm good. If I'm not, then you'll never see me on a live stream again. As long as the stuff looks good in camera. You're exactly right, Misty. You're exactly right. Because I don't know how many animations where I've adjusted camera angles just so you can't see what weirdness is going on behind the scenes. Oops. Yeah, fix that. Hmm. Hey there, Elysium. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I'm good. How are you? I'm like second guessing myself on how to pronounce things just because. I mean, it's too fat still. Hey gamers, how's it going, Pyro? Let's see. What's up? How's it going, Jack? Oh, I didn't even say what I was making. I'm making Cells Arena from DBZ for a little animation idea I had for Oni Plays. And I am nitpicking my own work right now. Let's try another way of going about it. This might work better. Let's see. Oops. No. What was the control bind again? It was all S. Sorry. Pay no attention to that. comes off that way, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, okay, that's probably better than that. Get rid of that. Is that exactly what the pillars look like? No, but it'll do. Um, I'm gonna skip that one because I chose instrumental only, and that still popped up. Alrighty. How strict is YouTube? It's a great question. I'm hoping not very strict. I've seen people play like actual songs though, so I really don't. I'm not like 100% sure on what their qualifications for it is. I decided to go with safe, copyright-free music. Two great titans of only plays in. Why? Who's in here? I know Misty's in here. Who's the other one? I can't see who else is in here. Heck, yeah, that looks like Cell's Arena. That's good enough for make him a bit thinner though. You, aw. I'm touched. I'm a titan of only plays animations. I'm just the Tomar farts guy. that's my thing. I use Blender's smoke simulators to make Tomar fart. Okay. Let's see. Also, by the way, if you want to get into Blender, a tip that's not really a tip, but that I realized you should do way early on is actually name the objects in the scene collection. You're just going to be able to find things a lot easier if you have to append something, you know. So, that's my 2 cents. Just you wait until they see your collab. That's right. They're not gonna be ready, Misty. We're gonna blow the lid off the Oni Plays animation battleground. Okay. Just do a little coloring. Let's see. Upon further consideration, I've realized that perhaps Cells Arena is not the most interesting thing to watch someone animate or model, I mean, but I'll do something else too. I'll think of something. It's called like a purplish hue, I think. That doesn't look right. I think that's too green. Oh, this song is a lot more involved than I thought it would be. Oops. Just came back from lunch. What'd you eat, my guy? Did you bring enough for the class? That'll do. It's a little jank, but that's my style. I feel like it's not big enough though. Let's do this first. Wow, even that was too much. Not quite enough. Oh. We'll get there. It's moving. Yeah, I think. Oh, let me. There we go. That'd probably be easier. Yeah. Looks close.
Only you had a motive for murder.
I'm gonna switch back to Final Fantasy. One sec. It's just too extreme for me. Ah, much better. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that music. Just too early in the day for some raving. Oh. Whoops. No, wait, that was the right way. I'm stupid. I think it was 1.003. No. 4. Nope. 5. Yes. 6. Yes, there we go. Much better. Oh. There we go. That probably explains that. Move this out a bit more. Okay, it's looking better. Oh no, oh there it works. Was worried for nothing. Make that rougher. How about terrain? Nope. Why did these appear again? It could work. What's default? Default could work too. Maybe we'll go with that. We'll go with default. Make that some dirt. I should lower it just a bit. Yeah. That looks alright. Next time, if I do another live stream in the future, I will definitely think of a better something to animate than just this. We should bring this up a bit. Just gonna bevel this just a bit. Yeah, that's not too bad. An okay set. Okay. It's kind of empty though. Add some rocks or something. Finally got that rock. Just don't like the how colorless it seems. Can I give it a bluish tint? Yeah, it's better. I'd love to be able to figure out how to do destructive environments. That'd be kind of cool for this. I don't think it'd be too hard to figure out. Gotta have that orthographic camera. Oop, too much of an angle. You're not far away enough. Ain't too far away. Maybe this isn't big enough. If I make it... Yeah, that kind of seems right. Make this a bit brighter. Just don't like how empty it is. Oops, wrong direction. What's the tool called to make rocks? That is landscape. It's in preferences. I'm pretty sure it's a default on Blender. Just go in add-ons, type in landscape. Yep, there it is. So yep, that's a default. Definitely makes filling terrain easier, that's for sure. The arena is very empty in the show. That's true. It will be inhabited eventually, I'm sure, with the likes of Joshua Tomar. Well, that completely ruined. Nope, that looks alright. That's too big. Okay. Does that mean the corner? That is me. Yeah. Just something to look at, you know? Just so you're not just staring solely at Blender. And if it's working correctly, which I haven't even checked, my head should bob when I talk. But it's working through Discord, so it might be a bit finicky. Nice, Chris. You two's. Thank you. That'd be great if I got to do the real one. I'm not quite that good though. But it did give me uh, the idea to make all the Only Plays fellers toy-like. So that'll be something. By the way, I do this a lot. I will fill up environments with pretty much the same structure over and over again, just to give it something, I guess. Which I'm sure is very common practice, but I just don't feel like making 5 million different grass structures, which I'm sure there's an add-on or something for that. I mean, you can do it with rocks. You should be able to do it with grass too. Oops, no, I lost them. Ah, we have looped back to the beginning. Too big. Okay. I think it's just too dark. That's a big problem I have, is I like to make... I think I make everything just a bit too dark sometimes. Not that I like to do it, just that it's a habit. So we're gonna raise the lights. Yeah, that's a little better. Looks a bit more like a actual set now. Gotta keep it in line with my typical tile set style, so. Oops, whoa. Hello? Seeing black? What happened? Oh, I'm in the sky. That was weird. This will probably be rendered in cycles, so it'll look better. I've tried Eevee before, and it works. It's just not. I don't know. I can't figure out how to make it look as clean as the other guys do. I'll have to look up some tutorials or something to make it look cleaner. However, all the stream overlay stuff was made in Eevee, so I don't know. I just like the way Cycles looks. It just makes it, even when things don't have a soft edge, it gives it a soft edge. So. Alright, what else? What else to do? I feel like this is a somewhat uneventful stream because I didn't think through what I should do. I suppose I should have given myself a bit more of a challenging set. But it is a test stream after all. That's all it was. I guess if anything, it gives some slight insight on how I do things. If that's the takeaway. If there is a takeaway. You get a little bit of a better idea of how I make stuff in Blender. Yeah, that kind of looks like it did in the show. Okay, well, a bit uneventful, but I'm going to leave it up on the channel anyway. Just people wanted to see what I'm doing. If I do other streams too, I will do things like if I'm playing a game or something with the crew, then that'll be different because I find anyway I'm more inclined to be funny if if there are other people to play off of. But on my own, I'm not exactly a one-man act. But I still might do like impromptu live streams or something, just if I'm animating in Blender and want, like Misty said, just some background stuff, you know. Obviously, next time I do a Blender thing, it'll be something actually interesting to watch, or more involved rather. So there's that to look forward to. But I did just want to, this was mainly just to test out how the stream would work, if it even would work. So I think I got that answered. I think it works. I'm pretty sure it doesn't run on very high resolution. I'm hoping that's not the case, but we'll see. And yeah, next time I do a live stream, I promise it'll be a lot more interesting. But I only had, you know, like an hour time to do a little something, so I guess it kind of worked out perfectly because I'm just slightly over an hour. So, oh, I didn't even get to show my other stream overlay stuff because I didn't really have a use for it because I didn't change anything. But just so you can see, well, you saw this stream starting stuff, but if something was to happen, like a technical difficulty, I'd be like, oh, be right back. And then you'd stare at this until I decide I will pop back in. Except the only thing is my head always disappears. There, alright, it comes back, but it always disappears whenever I change the slide. So I'll have to figure that out. Um, but the overlay works for games too. So you can see a little me in the corner every time I play something. It's not exactly a substitute for a face cam because you can't exactly see my reaction just from this, but hopefully you can hear it in my voice if I was to play like a scary game or something, which I'm quite inclined to do. Um, then hopefully next time I'll get like the music figured out too, what to do with that, so you're not listening to the same Final Fantasy lo-fi remix over and over and over again. Um, but I think I enjoyed it. You like my avatar? Thank you, Misty. Oh, that's you know what, that kind of works. That's kind of a good idea of something to end off on. Is the journey of coming up with it, and this just to anyone that, not that it's coming from, someone very big, but if you think you can't draw or you can't animate or model or something, you totally can. Because I started off wanting to do 2D animation, and one sec, I'm gonna turn off display capture really quick. Don't mind that, because I'm going to show you some pictures. I started off wanting to do 2D animation, because as far as I was concerned, that was really the only avenue you could go. And the lo-fi is fine. We're here for Blender and the personality. Well, I hope I have enough to go around. I hope I'm not a wet mop, as they say. But yeah, I wanted to do 2D animation to start off, and I used Krita, which is free. Just like Blender is, it's open source. And the idea was, and you'll see in a second, where's the original one I drew? He's in here somewhere. Here it is. There. So, originally drew that, and I was like, yeah, that'll work. I'm not the best artist, but I was like, this'll work. And the reason, I'm sure you're wondering, why a marshmallow? Because I couldn't consistently draw a head shape. And I was like, well, cylinders are pretty easy. And so I was like, I'll just do that. I'll make his head a cylinder. And I was like, I like marshmallows, I guess, well enough. And it's somewhat catchy. It's marketable. Would you buy a little Toasty Mellow plushie or U2s if the option came about? Maybe. Who knows? So there's that. But I had also done. This was actually my first one. I was like, oh, banner for YouTube. And as you can see, it's really low. Like, it's really pixelated because I didn't even know how Krita worked at the time. And you could see it's just like really low resolution. And the shading's really weird. But you gotta start somewhere, and that's probably the most important thing. But I had made pretty much a toasty image for every emotion. So, whether it be confused or there's dismissive, as I labeled it. You know, irritated. And anyway, the idea was basically I would make one for every emotion so that I wouldn't have to do it again, and just basically like just keep reusing them, whether that be commentary video or something. That was kind of the original goal, was to do like a commentary video. And then I watched Chris's Blender tutorial. Chris O'Neill. Chris's Blender tutorial when he made the Preacher for Bulbo on live stream. And I was like, Blender's free, I'm gonna give it a try. And I literally just followed along with his tutorial. And I made something, hellish. But it opened the door, and slowly but surely I started to look more and more into how to do things in Blender. And it's a slow start at first. Let me show you the very first thing I ever made. Where is it? Ah, yes. Get ready. I apologize if you just ate, because you're about to lose your lunch. Huzzah. Yes, I know. Quite frightening. But that was where I started. This was the very first thing I made, and I was like, you know what? It's okay, it's a start. And then what was the next thing I made? Where is it? I gotta reorganize my files. That's an aside note for myself later. I know I had just seen it. Ah, yes, here it is. And then boom, little ghost friends. And as you can see, it was like slowly starting to pick up the idea on different features, how to do little details. Hadn't figured out clothing yet. And then there was this feller here, which, as you can see, just a bit more involved, but as you can see, still hadn't gotten clothing done right. Couldn't figure out how to do hands. That started with this, of course, but I was really more focusing on sculpting and figuring out how to do, face designs and all that. But, over time, started to pick things up. I think I'd only really done Blender for a year, and then I started, just on a whim, made Ding Dong. I made a model for Ding Dong, and then I was like, oh, it actually turned out alright. And then from there, I was like, alright, I'll make Chris, and then I'll make Zach and Tomar and Lyle and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, they actually look okay. And then I was like, alright, well, maybe I should figure out how to animate them, and I could put them up on YouTube. And that was Tomar's Legendary Brat. That was my first ever attempt at animation in Blender. And not too bad, if I say so myself. But yeah, like I had originally done, I made this in Blender as well. I had really stuck to sculpting. Like, that was kind of the main thing that I was doing. I didn't do like just shapes put together, or even skin modifiers, which is significantly easier than than sculpting or anything, and I don't know why I didn't start with that, because that's what I used to make the Toasty Mellow and the new Chris model, and it's just so much better. So if you're if you want to make models, do that. Just for like animation and movement sake. You don't got to deal with um, like remeshes and topology, and just when you rig it, it just moves a lot cleaner in my opinion. Um, but then again, I'm not even. If you want to know about weight painting and rigging properly, I would go over to Misty's channel because he's got the market on that for sure. He definitely knows what he's doing. Um, but if you want toy like simple models, then you're in the right place. And then yeah, but yeah, so it's about the journey, as they say, and I definitely had mine. I mean, if you remember in the first video, that's what I looked like, and that was literally just Lyle's body that I had taken, recolored very poorly, and then put a cylinder on top of it, and it's not very good, is it? But it's all about improvement. So, and then oh yeah, and then now we're here. So, not too bad in my opinion. I'm gonna continue to improve. That's the goal. Just continue to get better. So yeah, I don't know, Misty. You make it look just a bit too easy. I'm willing to believe you got some serious secrets, some trade secrets that you're hiding, because you definitely know what you're doing just a bit too well. So, um, I made that. It's a Viking. I don't know. Now I'm just literally showing you random things that I've made in Blender, which, to be quite honest, is not that much considering you've pretty much seen everything. It's literally been, evolution of Toasty models to evolution of Oni Plays models to random sculptures that I felt like doing. Haven't really figured out hair modifiers yet, but I don't really use hair modifiers that much. I stick to like paths and curves, that kind of thing. Like, for instance, in every single Oni Plays model, their hair is just curves and paths. Which, by the way, if you didn't see, community channel or community tab, I made a post about what I should do for the redesigns for the Oni Plays models, because the other ones are fine. They animate a bit weird, and as I've pointed out, and thank you as well for pointing it out to me in the comments, there is weird things that happen with these models. Like, they tear in weird places. For some reason, Lyle's eyes pixelate. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't know what's happening with that, but I'll have to figure it out. So I was just like, it's time. It's time to evolve it, so to speak. And I made standard redesign. It's pretty much this one, just not as detailed, because like I said, I used a skin modifier. So I don't know how to make that as detailed as just sculpting, because I sculpted the other one. But it comes at the cost of this moves way better than this does. And then, of course, the alternative, which sounds like more people liked, which was the idea of making them all toys. And like in true action figure, style, with the weird joints and the bolts and all that. Which sounds like it's probably what I'm going to do. just to, I don't know, give it my own unique style. It seems to be what I'm good at, so I think that is probably what I will do. Oh, that's a thumbnail. Don't worry about that. You've already seen the video though. No surprises there. So that's that. Um, but yeah, hope this was somewhat enjoyable. You know, something to watch. Um, I've got plenty of ideas that I would love to see come to fruition. I've got things planned, animations, things that aren't animation, hopefully future live streams. Love to talk to you guys, love the comments. Makes my day. It's definitely brought a new outlook on life, so to speak. And hopefully I'll get more adventurous with the future animations and branching out. Go for the stuff that moves best. Good animation can mask a lot of issues in modeling design. How right you are, Misty. I will take your advice from a true god of Blender. I will absolutely do that. Especially since I think simplistic style just kind of works in my favor just a bit. Keep on going, my guy. Love your stuff. Thank you, Seth. I appreciate it. You guys make me so happy. And I'm not a big YouTuber or a big content creator, and nor do I have, intentions to be. I just like the little community that I have, and I'll tell you, I'm glad I started out with Oni Plays because you guys are literally the best community. I think anyone could join on YouTube. And I was definitely scared or nervous at first to put up my first animation because I was like, oh my god, I'm not anywhere as good as these guys. Andrew Brumby's still putting out like 3 animations a week. I don't know how he does it, but for me it's like every 2-3 weeks, and it's not even to the point where like Misty, you see Misty constantly live streaming, putting so much effort and time into his work, and just really goes above and beyond the extra mile for it. And I'm like, I made Tomar look like a toy. What do you think? Or I used the smoke sim to make big green fart plumes come out of Tomar's behind. I hope it was worth the 2-week wait, that kind of thing. But no, I definitely I enjoy doing the little things, and like I said before, and comments have passed. If you guys keep enjoying them, I'll keep making them. That's really what it boils down to, and luckily, right now, I think we both enjoy doing it. I enjoy making them. Hopefully, you still enjoy watching them. And but the plan is to eventually branch off into other YouTubers as well, like as far as animations, I mean, up on my Twitter, which you can follow at Mellow Toasty if you so please. Smoke Sim animation was great. Didn't seem like your first time anime. It actually was, man. Yeah. It took me a little bit to try and figure out the smoke simulation. There's literally pictures and videos. Let me see, hold on. Just to hate to keep doing stuff like this over and over again, but take a gander. I literally made animations of just big noxious fart plumes for the Tomar thing, because I just couldn't figure out how to get it to work, and then eventually, I was like, oh, make it go down kind of thing, so but so I told myself with all the simulations on Blender, I'll definitely keep watching your stuff. Thank you, Misty. I appreciate it so much. Um, yeah, I hope maybe we can learn together, Misty, because smoke is probably the only thing I know how to do as far as simulation goes in Blender. I can't figure out fire. I can't figure out liquid. I used it briefly for the Lyle's funeral video with Chris crying. Um, but even that was like a pain trying to get that to work. But I'll figure it out. I think a big thing too is I need to update Blender. I'm still on 2.8 and they're on like 2.9, so got to try and figure out how to update the client. Um, and then, yeah. Oh, by the way, if you are a Blender user and you can't figure out fire just like me, I recommend using an add-on I found called Burner, Burn apostrophe R, like burner, and it's pretty much a material. Like I used it for the Toasty redesign video. It's pretty much just a material, and it just animates fire normally. And so you can set it to things and just make good-looking flames without having to wait 5 million years for that to render. So that's my tip for all you Blender users. But anyway, I'd hate to drone on and on and on about my plans and stuff, but hopefully got collaborations working up, cooking up something real good. And I'm excited for that. I worked with Matterboard briefly. That was fun, and so I'm hoping to have even more fun with guys like Misty and Brumby and anyone else, you know? Always happy to do it. But, you know, like I said, be working on other YouTubers as well. So yeah. Thanks everyone for joining me. I know it's kind of a short stream. I really didn't have too much plans or too much to talk about. But I just wanted to do a little something just to test things out. So I hope you enjoyed. Hope you'll come back next time if there is a next time. I'm thinking there might be. And I hope you'll continue to enjoy my videos. So I'm just gonna keep going in a circle. I'm a literal feedback loop. Thanks for watching, guys. And look out for what becomes of the cell arena in my next animation. So, thanks, guys. And also, too, I would say stay toasty, but that's cringe, and I already regret making that my little catchphrase. So, I don't know. It's work. I'm gonna workshop it. I'll workshop it. Come up with something better. If I don't, then you've got to stay toasty. Then those are the rules. It's in the book. Outros are hard to do. See? You get it. Just gonna keep going in circles. You too. Have a good one, Seth. I'll see you guys later, okay? And oh, here it is. We get to see stream over. Final overlay. Huzzah. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time. Bye now. All right, hold on. I gotta come back in because the comments are on a delay, and I have to acknowledge Seth and say, yes, cringe can't be funny. Except I have a very low cringe tolerance for myself. I'm sure everyone's that way, right? When you hear your voice on video. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, had to add that. See you guys later.